Strength starts with transparency. 28 grams of pure grass-fed protein. Nothing artificial. Transparent.
Hi. So today we're going to have a look at creating AI content specifically for your brand or product. Now, if you have already used something like Veo3 or maybe Runway or thing to make content for your brand, you'll notice that the output is not always consistent, and oftentimes it doesn't really get your brand. And you need to do a lot of re-prompting. The scenes would not come out how you want it to come out, and then there are inconsistencies. So, that takes up a lot of time, and it spends a lot of money as well, because, you keep re-entering those prompts and it keeps eating up on your credits. So what we can do instead is a much better way is to use N8N to completely automate this workflow. And we're going to feed this prompt so that it adheres to your specific brand. And yeah, let's have a look. So we're going to start this by taking the photo of the product that we want to use, that we want to make the ad for. So let's just say we're going to go with this Transparent Labs wafer. And this is done through a link, Telegram bot. So let's say we want to make a masculine ad with voiceover for men aged 25 to 45. All right. So we send this message over through to our Canadian workflow through the Telegram bot, and then we just execute the workflow, and we'll see sort of the magic happen. Right. So great. So it's going to tell you, okay, got it. I'm now crafting your prompt. So the first thing it will do is it will send you the prompts, as in exactly what it's going to send to VO3, because with video generation, you need the prompt to be exactly spot on. And the way this is configured is that it's going to give you the exact prompt it is going to send to VO3 first. Then, if you approve it, only then it will actually go for the video production itself. So right now it's working on making the prompt, and it's going to send us the prompt on Telegram. So now we can see that, okay, caption, feel your strength, straight, transparent. Okay, the product is from Transparent Labs. We have the creative summary. This creative summary immerses the viewer in a clinical yet masculine gym-inspired studio. The style is sharp, bold, and aspirational, blah, blah. And, you see that what the image will look like, because the video will be formed from an image. And then what the video will look like, what the dialogue or voiceover will be. So this one says the voiceover came up with: strength starts with transparency, 20 grams of pure grass-fed protein, nothing artificial. Transparent Labs, fuel your results. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty consistent with this particular brand, right? And you can also see what we'll be seeing in the video. So at this point, if you want to change the prompt, if you certain things you don't like, we can do that, or we can just say go ahead and make it, right? So we're just going to respond. And with Telegram web, it will just open up on a website. With Telegram mobile, you can just do it from inside the mobile. Again, you see the entire thing, and you have a couple of options. You have either to approve, or you can say no and then type in your comments like, I don't like this particular voiceover, let's say, right? So we can just say, change the voiceover to, and then whatever we want to say. And then these aspect ratios we can change as well. We can also change the model. Right now it's using VO3 fast. We can just say VO3 regular, which takes more credit, but usually produces slightly better quality videos. For this purpose, let's just say we want to go ahead and do it. So we're going to go ahead and say yes, and then submit. Great. So from the bot, we'll see it says, great, your creative is now in progress. This will take a few minutes. All right, great. It will take a few minutes. So what will happen now is that it will go to create the ChatGPT image, and we have to wait for a little bit to finish creating the image. So we'll come back after it's done creating the image. So one of the great things about using Pi AI is that you can see the logs within which job is running, how much credit it's consuming. So just a quick note on the cost of these videos. So this, let's say the image that we generated took like 6 credits, and then the VO3 videos, the VO3 fast videos, 8-second clips, each consume about 80 credits, right? So that comes to around 40 cents because with $5 you get about 1,000 credits here. Yeah, we just see. Yeah, $5 you get 1,000 credits, right? So each video costs. Yeah, so each video costs VO3 fast. Each video costs around um, 40 cents, a little bit more with just a little bit more, maybe a couple of cents more. So it's less than 50 cents per video. So great. So we can actually see the progress of the video. It's still running. It takes 2 to 3 minutes maybe. And as I already mentioned, this really zones in about on the aspect of making brand specific content where you want the content to be made specifically for your product, for your brand, right? So because of the extensive prompting that goes into this, like let me just show you something regarding the prompting that goes into this. This is very exhaustively made with what kind of tones, what kind of voice, what kind of colors, lighting, background composition, etc. And obviously, these are all changeable for your specific brand, and so that's why it produces pretty consistently great, commercials. And we'll see pretty soon that right now, the wait period is probably given to 5 minutes, so that's why it's taking so long. Usually, it's done within 3 minutes. So let's see whether it is done or not. Yeah, so this one is actually done. We're still waiting on this workflow. We can just change the time, and that way, it takes lower time. Yeah, so the video generation is actually done. We can see from our Kai AI logs. And Kai AI is great because it helps you do a lot of API calls from this one platform. It's actually a lot cheaper than doing it through Google Cloud platform, for example. So the cost for running one of these videos, as you can see here, the video itself costs 80 credits, which is about 40 cents. And the image generation costs about 6 credits. So it's less than 50 cents per 8-second video. And yeah, so this, as I mentioned, is very brand specific, and we can change the prompts because this is a very comprehensive prompt where it's telling exactly what to do with this, how to come up with images, and what the video should have, right? What the video prompt should have. And then, of course, we can build in your specific brand's guidelines into this so that it's consistently producing very, um, consistent contents which look the same throughout, not exactly the same, but has the same kind of backdrops and same kind of dialogue, same kind of lighting, the same mood, the tone, etc. So yeah, so the video is done. We'll see.
Strength starts with transparency. 28 grams of pure grass-fed protein. Nothing artificial. Transparent labs. Fuel your results.
Yeah,
Strength
it's pretty
starts with
great.
transparency. 28
Uh,
grams of
the voiceover sounds good too. Could be slightly
pure
slower, but
grass-fed
still pretty
protein.
good.
Nothing artificial. Transparent labs. Fuel your results.
Yeah. So as we saw, this worked out within uh, a total of maybe 4 to 5 minutes. We can actually get this whole thing done within 4 minutes. And that's just one clip, and we can, if we want, in this process, in this workflow itself, we can actually include a way to make multiple clips and just put them together through FFmpeg to make one continuous video that can be done as well. So yeah, hopefully this goes to show that we can produce specific AI made uh, content specifically for your brand, which is consistent and which can be very, very high quality. So great. Hope you like this, and hopefully this is something that would be helpful for your business or your brand. Thank you.